Welcome everyone to Forward March. I am Kekoa Santiago, senior airman Kekoa Santiago. I play a dual role for the base, but today we're looking to do our podcast. I'm joined by Chief Ortiz, and today's topic is COVID-19 fatigue. Morning, Chief.
Hey, good morning, sir. Thanks for having me on today. And before we start, hey, Happy New Year. Thank you for having me. And so I'm Chief Ortiz. I'm the command chief for the wing here at March Air Reserve Base. Basically the eyes and the ears for our enlisted corps assigned to March Air Reserve Base. March Air Reserve Base tends to be the largest wing in AFRC. We have about 2,900 enlisted members. So pretty much responsible for the organization and the equipment of the enlisted force, kind of focusing on professional development and, just ensuring that our enlisted force are taken care of.
What can our airmen do to battle COVID-19 fatigue?
That's a good question. And believe it or not, we talk about that pretty often here at the wing and with our group commanders and during our COVID update meetings. The resources that are available online, like Military in One Source, and we have the ESGR, we have the Yellow Ribbon, we have just a slew of things out there. When it comes to Military in One Source, when it comes to our veteran suicide prevention lines, our crisis lines, when it comes to Yellow Ribbon, it's just amazing as far as their response to what we have and to your needs. But anyways, what I will say to the airmen, just real quick, Santiago, is that we have to win. I mean, there's no other choice but to win, and that's how we have to approach things. And when I say win, I will say win in regards to what you can control, right? Which is to win in your attitude, win on how you see things, how you the perspectives that you put in place in regards to different situations, win in your effort, win in your ability to come out, to wake up every morning and to contribute and to be there that day. Every day that we're alive is a blessing. Every day that we wake up is a blessing. So win in your effort, and then win in how you treat other people. Like if you wake up in the morning and you say, listen, my focus today is to ensure that I make their day. And I'll tell you what, in just that mindset, and you come into work, taking yourself out of the equation and projecting it on other people, projecting it on the mission, projecting it on making it a better day for everybody involved in your circle that you come in contact with, definitely provides a lot more, genuine, insight in regards to your own personal psyche. So I would encourage you guys to win in everything that you do. Understand that we're in this together. We're in this as a team, and that I need you, Santiago, just as much as you need me. Believe it or not, regardless of your rank, of your grade, or your position, somebody's going to lean on you for support. And we have to be ready to meet that challenge and to understand that need.
And I think you're kind of hitting the nail on the head when you're saying our airmen need to speak to the NCOs and find that comfortability. Sometimes it's an issue of pride to be able to do so, because currently a lot of our airmen are losing jobs. What can our airmen do, or where should they be looking? Hey, I lost my job. What can the military help me do besides getting on orders if that's unavailable?
And then typically it just depends on what kind of status you're in. In the reserves, it's a little bit more challenging because we are a part-time force. The reserves is meant for us to be here on a part-time need. So we have to make sure that our airmen are communicating to their supervisors in regards to some challenges that they're experiencing and difficulties that they're going through, so we can understand how to help them out. Not only that, they can direct you to our community action team, who also has different resources that can provide, whether it be spiritual, whether it be mental, whether it be social. And then ultimately your first sergeant, right, and your command team. Make sure that they're aware in regards to what is needed, and make sure that we get you the help that you need. We may not use as much as we should be is our key spouses. It's surprising that a lot of military members, come to work, they do what they do, and they go home, and they may not share some of the things that they're experiencing with their wives. But I'll tell you what, we've had several conversations with key spouses within this last year, and they're a great network of resources for us to be involved with. And then just a shout out to the families out there that support us. Without them, we can't do this. Whenever we wear the uniform, they wear the uniform. And I think it's important for us to acknowledge that and to recognize that, and for us to thank them for their service as well.
Chief, with this next question, we often see that the fatigue can sneak up on us. Mention some ways that how we can combat that fatigue once it creeps up on us.
Yes, so another great point, Santiago. I think I was sharing an example that my wife does with our kids, and I think she's definitely she's a teacher, so she has a lot of experience. She's a teacher for elementary. One of the things that she did is she maintained a schedule. So in our kitchen, in our refrigerator, on their little desk that she has set up for them, she has a schedule. At 9 o'clock, you're going to log on to Zoom. At 10 o'clock, we're going to go outside. We actually bought a swing set, a small swing set. You're going to go outside and play outside, right?
Yes.
And I'll tell you what, that's been amazing for our kids. She sets up meetings with their friends, does like scavenger hunts throughout the house. And I just want to convey the fact that we have to have something to look forward to, right? And try to maintain the same schedule that we've been having since before COVID to the extent possible. And I think that's been phenomenal for our kids. And even for myself, like she even does a meal schedule. So I know what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. And I look forward to look at the calendar and see what I'm going to have for dinner. So it provides me a sense of purpose, trying to get my work done so I can get back to the house and get some good food. This other piece, as far as the teleworking or the video platforms, even though I don't see you in person, Santiago, I don't see General Corbin in person or my group chiefs. This, adds a little bit more to it, right? Because I can see your face, I can see your reactions, I can see your body language. Maximize this posture, maximize these opportunities as far as our technology with your family, with your friends, and with your coworkers, because it goes a long way.
Yeah, I don't underestimate it. Doing these things, even those Zoom parties or just trying to gather together, watch parties, they have helped. You get to see your friends, you get to be a part of what they're doing, seeing what they're seeing. Having those laughs and those conversations. I don't underestimate that, and I don't want our airmen to do that either. Take advantage of that, everybody. Take advantage of what we have available. I love the points they're making when you're saying look forward to something. So your wife must be a great cook then, because there's supposed to be some good meals to look forward to.
Hey, she's amazing at everything, so that's good stuff.
Show this podcast to her to let her get some
Yeah, she knows that. She knows that, but thank you.
Thank you, Chief. As we end all of our podcasts, we like to end it with our mission call out. And I love to say it together with you. It's going to be protect the mission. And if we could say that on 3, 1, 2, 3, protect
the mission.
For more information and resources, check out our social media and website at the links below.